phone holder. Hopefully y'all can see the chicken. Okay, I'm about to show you how to properly take the internal temperature of chicken. So as you guys know, I am an executive chef. And I've done this in kitchens for years. So we're going to use an old school thermometer. Make sure that your thermometer has reached a minimum of 31 degrees. It's already going up because of the steam, so we got to do this quickly. So you want to make sure that you insert your thermometer into the thickest part of your protein and be sure that it reaches a minimum of 165 degrees. And because it was in the freezer, the steam's covering it up. So as you can see, the internal temperature of this chicken has actually reached to 200. So that lets you know that it's safe to eat. Food safety and sanitation is the first thing you learn in the culinary world, especially once you actually go to culinary school. So for those who like to cook by sight, I just showed you the professional way to ensure that your poultry is cooked thoroughly. Norovirus and salmonella are the top two foodborne illnesses that cause food poisoning. And technically, the actual term is a foodborne illness. So if you ever go to a restaurant and let's say you order chicken or you order steak or you order seafood, if you become sick within 4 to 6 hours after eating that protein, you have contracted what's called a foodborne illness. The symptoms always set in within 4 to 6 hours after you eat. So if you start having symptoms like nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, you in fact have a foodborne illness. So as I told you guys, the times that I do have time to actually cook, I will show you all of the professional ways to eat your way healthy while chefing on a budget. But as a chef, I'm also going to show you the proper sanitation guidelines and the things that you need to know that, of course, if you have never worked in a kitchen and if you've never worked as a chef, you would not know these things. So I have professionally managed and trained in multiple restaurants. Due to the GI conditions that I currently need surgery for is the only reason why I'm not doing that now. But for those that might actually live in Houston, if you've ever eaten at the Woodlands Longhorn Steakhouse, I opened that restaurant in 2013. And I have trained and managed at the Sugarman location, the Katy store, the one on 1960, the H store. I've worked at Chili's. I worked at the airport doing breakfast. In fact, I worked at the airport and Longhorn simultaneously because I would work the breakfast shift at Marriott, and then I would get off work there and work the closing shift at Longhorn. And then I've also worked for Chili's. I've worked for P.F. Chang's. I actually know how to make the entire P.F. Chang's menu. I've done it from home several times. So, like I said, multi-talented. I do more than just go live and, discuss things. I am also a professional chef. So I just decided, since I can't do what I love physically and professionally, I can do it on my channel. And what I'm doing now essentially is basting the chicken. I like the bone-in, skin-on chicken thighs because they are very tender. And all I did was just, clean them. The lighting in here is not doing this chicken justice because it actually looks really, really good. And it smells really good. It's very juicy. It's actually making my mouth water right now smelling it because what I had today, I had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich because I've been prepping for most of my day and then editing. So this is the chicken. Thank you guys for tuning in. He said, I want one. You got to come to Houston. Look, I do prep and drop off and prep and pick up. So for those that want a professional chef to cook for them, hit me up on Instagram. I got you. And then right now I got the rice cooking on the stove top. I decided to put the fresh beets back in the oven, and the carrot. Actually, I need to pull this carrot out because I don't want them overcooked. I hate mushy vegetables. Let me grab my hot glove. And for those that don't know what a hot glove is, I'm teaching you guys kitchen vernacular and chef technique. These are hot gloves, okay? We use these in kitchens, especially at the steakhouse, because when we're in a rush and we got to pull stuff out of the oven, we ain't got time to be picking up pot holders. So these are hot gloves. Hot gloves are used to pick up hot items out of the oven without burning your hands. See how I can actually pick up this hot foil that has the carrots in it without my hands burning? It prevents the heat from burning your hands. So I am going to let those beets go a little while longer because they're a lot larger than I realized. They need to cook for a bit longer. But this is a very easy Chef on a Budget, Eat Your Way Healthy segment because one, it's going to be easy cleanup and it's easy prep. I grabbed, this was a full bunch of carrots, and this was a grocery delivery order that I did a few days ago. Like I said, I share the deets with y'all because that's the point in my Chef on a Budget, Eat Your Way Healthy. This was an entire bunch of carrots that had carrot hair attached to them. And I just shaved the carrots, cleaned them off, prepped them, washed them, and then roasted them in the steam pocket. And the steam pocket, for those who don't know, is what we use in restaurants, okay? It locks in the moisture. So it's essentially foil with parchment paper inside of it. So very healthy, instead of taking a bunch of supplements to get your beta carotene and your vitamins, you can literally eat them by eating the fresh vegetables. So I'll be eating, see, this is how I like mine. Not like roasted, but not mushy. See how they're still firm, al dente? This is how I like my veggies, because if you overcook them, you actually cook the nutrients out of the vegetables. So I'll have fresh carrot tonight with the roasted chicken thighs, and then the rice, and then the fresh beets that are roasting in the oven. And that will be my Chef on a Budget, Eat Your Way Healthy dinner tonight. So I will probably jump off, because I need to let that rice finish cooking. I'll come back and show you guys my plate once I've actually plated it. I could get fancy and throw parsley and all that on there, but honestly, I'm hungry and it's already 7 and I still have a lot of editing to do because we're going to be reviewing the rest of, I wish the lighting was better in here. We're going to be reviewing the rest of Jonathan Hayes' interview about Drake and Jay-Z tonight. So you guys that are tuning in right now, make sure you come back in a couple hours and we will be doing that review. Art Boy, thank you for tuning in. Big Mix, thank you for tuning in. Can I please be a mod? If not, we can definitely discuss it. The thing with moderators is I want people who are consistent with tuning into my lives. So as long as you're consistent and I know that, there's no negative energy, absolutely, because I actually need a moderator, because when I start on my live, trying to toggle back and forth, especially on StreamYard, between both pages does get kind of challenging. So yeah, hit me up if you're on Instagram, follow me. It's the same tag as my YouTube channel. Big Mix, thank you. Got it going on over there. He said the sad part is, and yeah, I'm in Houston, so yeah, I'm in Houston. But yeah, y'all keep tuning in because there will be more Chef on a Budget segments coming this week. I also purchased some marinara sauce and some portobello mushrooms. I'm going to be making portobello pasta with angel hair pasta in a couple of days. What else do I have? In fact, I was supposed to have saved some of these carrots for that, which I just realized I forgot to save too. Because I usually shave the fresh carrot and add it to the veggie pasta, but I usually do red onion, portobello mushrooms, roasted red pepper, and carrots. So I might have to get some more carrot for that. And then I do have fresh parsley. I even have fresh cilantro. I'm thinking of doing maybe like Mexican chicken with the other chicken that I prepped today. Because I've got cilantro, onion, Roma tomatoes, lime, and yeah, so I might end up doing that. I'm not sure. But yeah, so I toggle between, I was vegan for about 2.5 years, but that did too big of a number on me with because I was born with Graves' disease, which is causes hyperthyroidism. It's an autoimmune disease, and so my doctor was like, "You're going to have to start incorporating protein back in your diet," because for about 2.5 years I didn't eat meat at all. And then I went to vegetarian, started reincorporating dairy, like, shredded cheese. And then I had to start eating meat again because I became iron deficient. So yeah, that's why tonight it's going to be baked chicken, the roasted beetroot, and the fresh carrots and rice. And then the beet chard, which I showed on the last slide. Hold on, I'm trying to grab it out the fridge. This is the beet chard that I actually chopped off of the fresh beets and cleaned, and now they're soaking. So I will cook these tomorrow to eat with the rest of the chicken that I prepped and already seasoned. Hold on. And that'll give me more iron and protein as well. And then, like I said, I prepped all the cucumber chips, natural diuretics, a whole head of kale. So probably what I'll do is saute the kale with the beet chard tomorrow. But for tonight, it's going to be baked chicken, the roasted carrots, the rice on the stove, and the beetroot. So thank everybody for tuning in. Again, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to come back in a few hours, you guys, so that we can finish covering the Jonathan Hay interviews, because they're very interesting and definitely confirms all the stuff that Jaguar Wright has been speaking out against. So thanks you guys again. I'll come back once everything is completely done and show you my plating.